Captain America: Brave New World is coming out. I know we've heard nothing but bad things in behind the scenes because of how many reshoots, how many delays. I still think, dude, I hate that when you Google stuff now, AI images galore. I hope this is at least Photoshop. You got this, and they're just becoming more and more convincing. I use Google search all the time to make my thumbnails, and more I Google, there's just weird AI images. But anyways, I'm still looking forward to it. I know people are hating and all this, but I think Sam Wilson does have the opportunity to make a really cool character. There's a little bit more Hulk villains than I would like in here, but for the MCU sake, I think it works out. And although everyone's down this movie, I'm hoping it's good. Well, we just found out of a canceled Captain America movie that was in the works that was supposed to be the setup for Avengers Doomsday. And I'm wondering, maybe why they didn't go through with it. So here we go. Thanks to Deadline, which this isn't a scooper. This is from an actual publication, Deadline. They let us know Chris Evans was initially planned to return as Captain America in a standalone film alongside Haley Atwell. A story for that film couldn't be nailed down. So the reason we just found this out is because we got another person added to the cast of Avengers Doomsday. That's Haley Atwell, aka Agent Carter. And, some of these articles are kind of ruin the mystique or the speculation of who these people could be. Because you hear Haley Atwell is part of the movie. Well, you could start wondering, could she come back as, Captain Carter? Or could she be the Captain America multiverse version? And also, anytime I bring that up, people also want to say, because I've brought up, oh, what if Chris Evans ends up playing Human Torch in Doomsday, or he's Captain America, or Haley Atwell could be the Captain Britain or whatever they call her, and they always go, Chris, she died. Captain, is she just named Captain Carter in Multiverse of Madness? What is her like superhero name? And they're like, Chris, she died. She got cut in half. Buddy, this is the multiverse. You kill one, like Hydra, two more shall take its place. The multiverse is filled with little Captain Carters. Just because she died in this movie doesn't mean there isn't 100 other universes where that exact same character lives, just with a slight difference. I mean, even this version of Captain Carter isn't the exact one from What If, where we got the origin of how she was made. The two different characters. So anytime people are like, yeah, Johnny Storm died in Deadpool and Wolverine, doesn't mean anything. That Johnny Storm could still come back because of the multiverse, okay? Come on, guys. We all studied Multiverse 101 in school. Anyways, though, Deadline reports she'll be coming back as Peggy Carter, aka Agent Carter in the movie. So already ruins the mystery if she's going to be a multiverse version or this, that. It seems now they were contemplating doing the fan theory that everybody was wanting, which is this, which I love this fan poster of ever since we saw at the end of Avengers Endgame, where Captain America goes on the portal machine, on the time machine, and he goes back to put all the time stones, people would be like, oh, that would make a great Disney Plus series or a great movie. Just seeing Captain America go through time and the struggles, because he had to struggle. No way it was as easy as just beep, beep, beep. All right. Time to go get me some Carter booty. No, the man had to have struggled and come to a decision of, I'm not going back to my time. And that could have made a great story to where at the beginning, he probably was thinking, yeah, I'm just going to place these stones and I'm going to head back to my reality, my time. And through that journey, we could have seen how his mind changed, how he decided, no, I'm going to have my happy ending for once. Da, 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 da. That could have been a really cool Disney Plus series, but it looks like maybe that was supposed to be a movie because it was going to involve him and Haley Atwell. And the last time we saw them were these characters together in that ending for Avengers Endgame, which is a beautiful ending, by the way. But the problem they kept facing is a story for the film couldn't be nailed down. I don't think that's the only issue in why this movie got canceled. I'm pretty sure it got canceled because it would just really take away from Captain America Brave New World. Like, maybe that wasn't even their original plan, but if they were thinking of giving, Sam Wilson the shield and him be Captain America, it really would make a lot of sense when they're like, yeah, he's that, but we're still going to give Steve Rogers his movies. I think that was just too conflicting, so they decided to go with the Sam Wilson story, which I still want to see, but man, I'm curious what that would have been like. And now, also, since it's in Avengers Doomsday, and we know Haley Atwell is returning, well, that also kind of takes away the mystery about where what's Captain America, this Steve Rogers going to be doing in Avengers Doomsday? Because, like I said, we just went all last week wondering, is he going to play Hydra Captain America? Is he going to be Johnny Storm? Is he going to be Steve Rogers again? There was an article that came out where it said that he would actually be playing Nomad. It says Chris Evans will reportedly play Nomad in Avengers Doomsday, and people were already calling kind of BS or going, what the heck? I know Jeff Snyder's the source, and I'm not a big Jeff Snyder guy, but you got to admit sometimes he gets things right. He does have actual connections in Hollywood, but I'm like, wasn't he technically already Nomad in Avengers Endgame? That was the whole thing he was doing. He wasn't Captain America, he was Nomad. So maybe he's just coming back as Nomad. They're pulling him out of his happy reality, and maybe there's going to be consequences to him picking his happy reality, because I would love to see that. Universal collided. He did take Peggy Carter away from a husband. The way the timeline was supposed to go is Peggy was supposed to end up with someone else. He messed with the timeline. Maybe now he's going to pay the price for that and realize he's not going to have his happy ending. Who knows? But I just think it was interesting that Marvel was really considering one more standalone Captain America movie that was going to lead into Avengers Doomsday and all that. But instead, now it looks like some of those plot points or some of those ideas are going to be done in Avengers Doomsday, and we'll get to see it. So I don't think we'll see Hydra Cap. We're not going to see that. Nomad to me is just basically him being Captain America. He just doesn't call himself Captain America, and that makes sense because Sam Wilson right now is Captain America. So he's not going to step in and go, sorry, son, taking the shield back. He's probably going to put on the Wakanda gloves again and go make those exact sound effects. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But there you go. I don't clickbait. There was a canceled Captain America movie. Come on now. Who do you think I am?